What's up, gamers? It's your boy RX T to the V. Back at you again with some more Killer Frequency. Let's get into it. I would have posted this video yesterday, but I decided to go out on the town, which was fun, but it wasn't that fun because of personal things. But no, we'll make this video today. Hopefully, we're gonna try to beat the game, maybe. If no, I think we're almost at the end. So, what happened last time was something happened last time. Well, we blew up the gas station because I messed up and didn't realize I called the factory, which seemed like the target, but it wasn't. So everyone's fucking dead, and I fucked everything up. So that happened. Let's tune the music. So yeah, I gotta go back down to the basement and see if I can find anything that could show where the killer's gonna go next. So far this game, I've killed a lot of people accidentally. I feel really bad about it. But hopefully we can do better and not let that many people die, because I don't want to kill anyone. But like the game is kind of tricking me. I just gotta outsmart it. I gotta win. We've been catching too many L's lately. That one dub, just one would be so nice. Just one. Hey, these cans are back. They were knocked over last time. I wonder who put them back on top of each other. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the killer's not down here.
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Well, everything's pointing to the key. So we found a basement storage key. Maybe that would be a thing to find it if I get chased right now. Honestly, just gonna give myself up to him. It's like, well, what's the point of running, right? just kidding. This it? This the room? Okay.
Hey, Forrest!
Oh shit!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Jump scare.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What do you mean before I leave? Okay, let's see what we can find. There's a... What the fuck is that? E is the... What? Okay, this is something. Here's a cassette.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Tape? There's a tape player on here?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
What do you mean you'll be
Wait.
waiting?
George Barrow?
Ruff, 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 ruff.
We all heard
Ruff.
that he drowned after a night out drinking.
Dog barking. Dog bark. I'm sorry, guys.
Actually, Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay, let's continue the look. So, let's do this.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Oh, well, we'll never know the time of death. Oh, we played the cassette, so we can throw that down. Delivery note. And how to set an alarm or something. Or, yeah. Killer needs to learn how to set an alarm, I guess, so. That's interesting. Maybe I need that. I may take that, because it may be useful. Say what the fuck's that on? There's a lot of just random stuff in here.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Oh, that's quite strange. Anything down here? Really dark. Do I have a flashlight? Nothing down here. Let's just keep on walking. I got my system overview of a alarm clock thing. Newspaper. Okay, what do we got here? We got creepy hour. Ah! Another tape. Let's
If you're listening to this,
Humpty Dumpty.
I'm probably
Another
dead.
Patrick
What
Bateman.
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country.
Okay, cool, man.
Weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
A new vinyl for my collection.
Each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing.
I believe in that.
All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. No,
Hey, kill anyone? What are you talking
there's
about?
more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said
What?
enough for you.
What's happening?
Whoever the hell you are.
Sorry. Burp.
Start putting the truth together.
So Clive's not the
What the
murderer?
hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Clive isn't the murderer?
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height
Now this
into
has
a
to be
body of
important.
water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned.
Alright, well, we found some interesting stuff. Hopefully I don't get jump scared, because I would. It looks like Clive is a good guy. Let's hope so. It'd be strange having our janitor. We give our janitor a whole lot of fucking office room. What is this? Oh yeah.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
It could be the girl who called
know.
in wanting that song.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Meet the
Maybe,
writers.
but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
The drinking and drowning matches with what I heard, but...
There's also a note scrawled onto the report. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
if it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
Yeah, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
So there's more stuff? Okay. Back on the... Oh, there's a...
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. Drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. So is that all the... I don't know.
Preliminary
Missed a
toxicology
lot of stuff.
results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
I think that's all. Cool. Oh, that's not cool. Key. Okay.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I know. The written report says he was drunk, but
I don't understand. So the official report lied about how he died?
Yeah.
the report lied because someone wanted a closed case. Because they didn't want anyone to look into his death. I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right
Reservoirs
now.
don't have tides?
The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the
think
body
reservoirs
was
have
originally
tides.
found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff
maybe
tried
not,
to cover
actually.
it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Damn,
We
dude,
need to
this is
figure
all
out our
about.
next step.
This is all a conspiracy to cover up a little boy's death.
Thank God you're back, Forrest.
Hey, I
I've been
teleported.
running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Beats me.
Beats me. But we gotta do it and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This
Hello,
is Forrest
Gallows Creek.
Nash.
This is Forrest Nash.
We're circling closer to the
We've
truth
come
behind
closer
tonight's
to
events.
tonight's events, and
To this end,
looks like
we're
this
calling back
woman,
one
Virginia
of
Sullivan,
our
may
earlier
be-
callers.
know something
Virginia
that she
Sullivan.
wasn't telling us. That's loud.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Sure.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose, 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 Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this...
Yeah, it's me, Goose.
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Sorry to
talk.
hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
He already came for you.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive
he's
won't
already
be
came
coming
for you.
after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well...
I can
and
make this.
we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find
Bucket.
a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found.
That's really
Of
illegal,
course,
man.
I said no. But,
Man, you'd be going to jail for
well,
this.
when
911
someone
and
wants
gonna
to
call the
make you
cops.
do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
What?
For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why
Damn.
he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Speak for yourself, Peggy. I don't really understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Well, let's call.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive
Really?
threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Politicians. I don't know.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who
Coming in.
discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows
She's so
more
loud.
than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
3 a.m.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16.
Sandra,
The
it's your
Stream.
boy.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind
Okay,
the attacks
okay.
tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Why were you targeted?
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Oh, you got my number.
Oh shit.
But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course.
Don't cock block me,
You
Peggy.
know
I got
why
it. I
the
got a
whistling
thing.
man might have targeted you.
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Sure.
I understand.
I
When the
understand.
rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks,
Thanks.
if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight, but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Sure.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Pony's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Pepperoni.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
It's him again.
This is 189.16 The Scream.
If you are
I'm
Ponty's
Forrest
Pizza,
Nash.
hang
You're
up
on the
now.
air, caller. Caller.
Caller.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
I think Ponty's in this one.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
I'm fine! I'm fine, Peggy!
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was
Sorry guys, that was not
that was
enough.
too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call.
I swear to
Whenever
God.
you're ready.
We need to block that number,
Folks.
Peggy. Block that number.
Don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Use the key.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry
Climb
code.
the gate.
The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get
There's a
inside.
gate, man. You can
Which
climb it.
apartment block do you live
They
in?
hurt.
Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Language on air.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the
Damn, the
security
cops going
system?
crazy or something.
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks.
Here's
Here's
a
a
little
little
tune.
tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a
What?
Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
I know exactly what it is. 'Cause
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
I know exactly where. Right here. Where I left. I left him. I left him in here. I think I left him over here.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
See, I learned how to turn a paper around. I'm learning, guys. I'm getting good. Who would have known after playing so many horror games, I don't know how to turn a paper around. Let's go back up. I love Fresh Quest. It's not gonna do the all security measures.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get
Is there
Dawn
something else
back
I
on
can
the
find?
line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back.
The first time music.
So afraid.
Oh yeah, her.
What's the code to the gate?
I think I should give it a alarm.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Haha.
Is she?
fuck? She got a shot? She got a gun?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Brother Ricky.
Get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to
I saved
Maxie.
Ricky,
She's
man.
my best friend, you know?
I'm a hero.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want.
I saved Ricky, man. I feel really good about myself.
That's a done deal.
I'm fucked. Oh, we're
Thanks,
smart.
Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Fuck yeah, dude. We saved Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what
That's all I care about, man. Ricky
just
lived.
happened.
Fuck yeah, we saved Ricky.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Peggy, I could have told you a long time
sure,
ago the Whistling Man
Forrest.
was a woman.
You just never mentioned it.
Yeah, you know,
She called
I
up.
just kept it to myself
You spoke
because
to
I
her
didn't want to be
multiple
weird or anything.
times.
I thought she was just a normal person.
I thought she was just regular.
I thought she was just a regular, like, Gallows
Strange.
Creek stranger.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Guys, if you see a
Okay,
woman named
you're
Dawn,
live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is
Maybe
Forrest
Dawn's
Nash
just
here.
mother
I hope
of
you're
the
all
kid.
safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name.
Don't
If
trust anyone named-
needs
do not trust
help
anyone
or
named
you
Dawn.
have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911.
you guys got my number. It's 911.
Hopefully, our next
just
caller
remind you
can
about
help
it. You know?
shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Dawn, we got a call. Hopefully it's
You're through
not
to
Dawn.
Forrest
Or
Nash on
Chauncey.
189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
Murphy, you're
What's going
still
on,
alive,
Murphy?
man. I'm happy
You
to
in
hear
danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Appreciate it.
We really appreciate that.
100%. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady.
Yeah, man. No.
Now I went toe to toe. It was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman?
Yep.
And you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on.
Women
Do you
nowadays
know
come in all shapes
anything
and sizes,
about the
brother.
history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more,
Yeah, he just
man.
targeted them. Yeah,
Now,
Murphy was just
you'd
an
asked
innocent
me
bystander. He was
about
like,
games.
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
damn
Sorry,
you,
Murphy. I think that's all we've got
Whistling
time for
Man.
right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
Yeah, Murphy was just like, Muslim man, if you can hear me, come on down to the waste disposal place and I'm gonna beat your ass. Take on someone your own size. And almost died.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey
What are you
Moore.
knocking on?
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
He's bleeding.
Why are you
everywhere.
annoying?
I don't know what
What are you
to
talking
do.
about?
Please help me.
Breathe.
Easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay. We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know.
It's
Please,
pretty hot. I
we
mean,
need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but
it's not so funny now.
he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Damn it.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
All right.
You think you can handle that?
Yes.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Gotcha.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Yep.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info.
That's really simple,
but I
Peggy.
think we can handle this.
That's really simple.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Well, there's more to go. Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still online.
All right, we got this.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here.
Casey, you're
We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right.
More important than a
Give me a
man's
second.
life?
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word.
Casey, I'm sorry, but Peggy wants us to talk
Keep
about
putting
something
that pressure on
weird, but...
and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What is it, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So,
Wow, Peggy.
how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
What's that?
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things.
Floppy
that
disk?
have
What are
information.
floppy disks?
You put them in a computer and
Sorry.
they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Reggie...
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything
That's
from
why
Casey,
all our
I'm
technology is,
guessing
like,
Jason's
ancient.
okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
do you mean? There's some more to do.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay, let's go. I didn't even unlock the door yet. Okay, Reggie's office. Reggie's office. It's probably the one with the tie on it. It says pirate.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Okay, what's that say? Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is 0910, not 1009. Last year was a disaster. Got the month wrong. Okay, that could be the code. So, 0910. 10. Hint, very important date. So I think your son's birthday is a very important date. 0910. Nope, okay. X forever need to write patch. Good Tayo, bring back original title. I'm fucking on top. Alien sighting UFO 181085. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post notes. Ask Janie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Best boss.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find
What's
something.
that?
Or
Flip
don't.
disk? Pizza Livy
this
Killer.
be it?
The killer who kills the pizza cutter. Terrifying, every pizza. Terrifying, there's never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery driver? Maybe write it down and as final girl's boyfriend, protagonist's college student, Megan, surname to follow. You're smart, beautiful, reserved on lactose intolerant. Takes place on 11/07.
Nice!
Okay, we're looking for Redland Scott. No, that's me. Weaver. No. 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 No, wait, that's none of them. Is he the fucking... I guess that's the boss. Robert. Karen. Do John Hedges.
I'm in, Peggy. I found the floppy disks. Just put it in the slot, right?
You got it. Remember, we need somebody with medical training who lives near 25 Nancy Drive. Let me know when you've got somebody. And don't waste time on anybody that can't help us.
What is that? Well, this guy lives pretty close to Nancy Drive. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was stage policy to send everyone with us. However, there's a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he... well, it looks like this guy's a guy, John. So.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say about Shock.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one
Buy
on
another
top.
one
of it.
on top.
Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, he's scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit
I
with
want to
him
believe
and reassure him that
that
everything's gonna be
airplanes in
okay.
the night sky
Okay.
are like shooting stars.
Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him.
We need you,
now.
man.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there?
Casey, you still there?
How are we doing?
It's Forrest Nash.
Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Ah,
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
oh, I
Casey,
sure did.
help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Sounds like Obama.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God.
I feel like that was deja vu. I feel like I heard that before.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Or I am here for Jason.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
I'm curious.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
I want to see my file. It's on my file. It says, I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Galaxy. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station. But honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. I mean, it isn't really integrating with the team. Seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call it Janie, Jane and I, and Barbara in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. He seemed to have quite
Play a record for us.
sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it there, guys. It's been we're an hour in, so if you watched so far, thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully we stop
I better put a record on.
Don from killing people. So let's go put a record on and call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button. Sorry for the melancholic mood. It's been a weird couple of days. But more content to come. It's Friday the 13th. Spooky! See you guys in the
Dead
next one.
air is a crime, Forrest.
It sure is. Peace.